Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Stuck in the Middle. If this is the first time you came to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you like and subscribe, so that way you get all the notifications when I upload new videos, podcasts, and content like this one. Here at Stuck in the Middle, we talk about stories of the foster care system and some of the things that happen in the foster care system, as well as personal stories like this one. So with further ado, let's get in this week's episode. We had just moved from New Jersey to Tennessee. There was a lot of physical and mental abuse happening at the time in my home. It was like we painted this perfect picture on the outside. We were like the Cleavers, so to speak, on the outside. But on the inside, it was like we were living on Nightmare on Elm Street trying to get away from Freddy Krueger, so to speak. It was hard for me. It was hard for my family to deal with it. But I think a lot of the issues happened because of alcoholism in our family. And it has been going on for generations upon generations. I just had hoped one day it would change. The abuse has been going on for many years for us. When I started having the praying hands and talking to God is when everything was about to change for myself and my family. 2 months later, my siblings and myself were taken in DCS custody. We had a few minutes to get everything we had in our possession in a trash bag at that time. Now imagine that, being a 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old kid having to go through that. What kind of trauma that would do to you? What kind of trauma would that put in your head? I was the oldest of 4. I was confused what was going on. I was also angry that my family was being ripped apart. I was trying to be the protector for my brothers and sisters as well, being as strong as I could, not crying in front of them, things of that nature. With that being said, it was very difficult for all of us, not just one, every one of us. When we arrived at the DCS office, with no place to go at the time, it was the middle of winter. We stayed there for 2 long days, or at least that's what it seemed like to me, before anyone would find a placement. Looking back at this thing, I wish that there was a place like the Isaiah 117 house. At least there, kids can have some kind of normalcy while they're waiting on a foster parent or a placement for them to go for a permanent situation. I wish then, also thinking about it, that could have maybe changed our family and changed some things for us. I've struggled with these kind of issues over the years. I'm not proud of the issues that I have struggled. For many years, I have struggled because I thought there was no one going to love me. This is due to the trauma that had happened through many years of my life with the physical and mental abuse of my family. Also, the foster parents that were sworn to protect me often abused me, hit me, kicked me, punched me, called me stupid, called me moron, called me retard. There's a lot of things that happened to me most people don't understand. There was a lot of hurt and pain that happened to me, and I'm not proud of having to deal with these by myself until I came to the East Tennessee Christian Home and Elizabeth in Tennessee. That's when things really began to change and where I really began to mold and grow as a person. I needed this town more than people needed me. This is truly where I found peace in my heart. This is truly where I found love, understanding, people that loved me for me. Many people supported me when I felt unlovable. They kicked me in the tail to try to get me to better my life, and they still do to this day, and I'm thankful for that. My childhood hasn't always been the best, and it has not always been the greatest, but I won't let my face be put in the mud no more. I'm not gonna roll in that mud and have people put my face down, kicking me in the tail for something that I had no control over. There's many people blame me for things that happened in my past that I had no control over. But the only person that could truly have control over that, and that is God, and I believe that firmly to this day. I'm not a proud person of some of the mistakes that I made, some of the things that I said, some of the things that I've done. But I know deep down inside I can change and make a difference. I don't want to be a legend. I want to be a legacy where people can learn who my kind really is. And who I am is somebody that loves people, wants to change the foster care system, change some things that are happening in the foster care system. And that's not saying there hasn't been some valid effort in change in the foster care system. I want to be able to help people that's been through what I've been through. It's not been an easy road for me, and I'm not asking for pity. I'm not want people to feel sorry for me, because that's not who I am. And that's not something I would like for anybody to do. All I want to do is bring awareness to physical, mental abuse that's in the foster care system, as well as some of the trauma these kids go through. Imagine having your family ripped apart, trash bags of stuff that you had to put in all the time, going from home to home, group home to group home, foster home to foster home. There were people who were sworn to protect me that didn't, and there's people that are sworn to protect these kids that don't. If I don't speak out about this, who will? Who's going to stand up against it? Many people don't know my story, and I think my story can help people. It's not to bash my family, it's not to hurt anybody. It's truly to let people understand where I am coming from. And I hope some of y'all will stay tuned and join me for more episodes here at Stuck in the Middle. So please do me a favor and like and subscribe, so that way you get all the notifications when I upload new content. Hope y'all have a great and wonderful day. Peace and love, guys.